English audio is provided by a text-to-speech software.
こんにちは、ともです。英語は苦手なので、音声読み上げソフトを頼っています。それではどうぞごゆっくり。
Opening scene. Tanjiro is writing a diary. Japanese people have had the custom of writing diaries since ancient times, and even today, diary writing homework is still assigned in primary schools. One of the most famous old Japanese diaries is the Tosa-Nikki, a travel diary written between 930 and 934 AD. The author was a man, but he wrote in a unique style pretending to be a woman, and many diaries written by real women have survived since then. There was an explanation of the demon slayer and the daimons. Daimons are called oni in Japanese. Incidentally, the Japanese language has the habit of incorporating foreign words as they are, so demon and devil are used as they are. In the Japanese sense, demon and devil are Western demons and are treated as different entities from oni. The exterior of the Urokodaki-san house, which is a faithful representation of a rustic private house from the Taisho period. The roof is covered with stones. Due to Japan's frequent earthquakes, few houses were built of stone. Instead, they were constructed of wood. While wooden buildings are resistant to earthquakes, they have the disadvantage of being easily flammable. These old buildings still remain and are used as tourist attractions and restaurants. Tanjiro is learning how to use a sword. Even today, one can learn how to use a real sword in this way, but holding a real sword is not easy. Owners of real swords have set procedures and management responsibilities. In Japan today, there is a martial art called kendo, but real swords are not used in kendo. All Japanese police officers are trained in kendo. To give you an idea of how difficult it is to actually use a real sword to cut things, here is a video. You can find the link in the overview section. Tanjiro is learning breathing techniques. In Japan, there are radio exercises that all the people can do, which also begin and end with deep breathing. In reality, there is no such thing as a water breathing, but we Japanese sometimes take deep breaths in sacred places, such as shrines and temples, to regulate our breathing and fill us with energy. Tanjiro trains at waterfalls. There are waterfalls of all sizes in Japan. As Tanjiro experienced, you can train to be hit by the water of a waterfall. In fact, there is a video of the voice actors who play Zenitsu and Inosuke in Demon Slayer training by waterfall. A link is provided in the overview section. In order for Tanjiro to take part in the final selection, he has to complete a final mission. I would like to draw your attention to this ornament in this place where Urokodaki-san brought Tanjiro. This charm, made of rope and paper, indicates that this place is sacred. If you see this decoration in Japan, do not touch or defile it. The ornament also sometimes appears casually in animated films set in Japan. When it appears, strange events may occur, strange creatures may appear, or you may get lost in a mysterious world. In the future, if you see this sign in an anime, take note of it. New characters were introduced. The first character is Sabito. The kanji in his name means rusty rabbit. From the information that Sabito was an orphan and was brought up by Urokadaki-san, I would like you to listen to my theory. Sabito was found and picked up by Urokadaki-san in the mountains for some reason. The child was very energetic, moved quickly like a rabbit and had hair that resembled red rust, so Urokadaki-san named him Sabito. This is my guess. The second new character is Umakomo. Let me explain the meaning of Umakomo instead of the kanji meaning of the name. Makomo is a small, cute plant, a type of bamboo. It is eaten and drunk as a tea. Bamboo has a very positive image because it grows straight, which was introduced in the previous video, and Umakomo was probably named by Urokadaki-san with this wish in mind. A man should endure any suffering in silence, said Sabito. Japanese people are often perceived by foreigners as being less assertive and less talkative. Behind this lies the Japanese value that action is more important than verbal explanation. There is a Japanese proverb that says, "Eloquence is silver, silence is gold." For the Japanese, putting something into words has an important meaning. The Japanese believe that once something has been put into words, it must be acted upon. Sabito also tried to teach Tanjiro not with words but with actions. Makomo followed up on Sabito's lack of words. Tanjiro has finally done it. Now, realistically, can a human being cut a rock with a sword? Actually, there are a number of legends about him cutting rocks with his sword, and you can actually see the rocks. Let me introduce you to the locations of such legends. In the precincts of a iwatate shrine in Noro Prefecture, there is a large rock, about 2 meters high and 7 meters wide, which is split in half down the middle. The legend surrounding this rock is that a great swordsman met a tengu during his training and won the battle, but the rock split in half in place of the tengu. Even today, many tourists visit the site to take commemorative photographs. It is definitely worth a visit when traveling in Japan. However, do not forget that it is a sacred place. A link to a Google map is provided in the overview section.